Happy St. Patty's Day. I'm Ski Mask Mohawk.
I'm Crabblesworth.
And today we're going to have our first tournament practice battle report.
We've been working on some 1500 point lists for the last little while, so that's why there hasn't been really any updates at all in terms of battle reports, but
yeah, we had to get some stuff painted. Yeah. New models.
Painting always sucks, but it's necessary. So, Ski Mask Mohawk and myself rolled for powers, and we both got identically the best possible loadout, being, of course, prescience, forewarning, and perfect timing. Welcome to Stupid 40K. Didn't bother explaining terrain as we usually do because it's for a tournament. Tournaments don't have much terrain. So we just kind of skipped right into deployment. I won the role to deploy first, and I did. I also have the fewer objectives. So starting down here, I got Thunderhammer Stormtrooper Terminators, obviously normal dawn order deployment. As we move down, I've got my Dev Centurions with Countess Tigerius to forge the narrative. I've got Stalker, just being a Stalker, Thunderfire being a Thunderfire. 5-man combat squad with a Las Cannon. Razorback, Las Plaz, 2 different combat squads. There's an objective down underneath yonder, there's another one over here. And another combat squad here, Las Cannon, of course, and the Razorback, Las Plaz Pred. So basically my 2 objectives are here. Ski Mask Mohawk ended up with 3 objectives. And I think we're doing like BAO or something, so the secondary was the Relic, which of course ended up right there. Totally fair. For reserves, all I've got is the Storm Talon.
Hey, so this is my deployment. This is my Raven Guard forces. Obviously, they're all counting as Ultramarines for this. Got 5 Thunderhammer Terminators. Stalker with 5 more hiding behind it just to cover from Centurion fire. 5-man with Las Cannon. Another 5-man with Las Cannon. The objective's right underneath them. My Centurions are over here. With 5-mans on either side of them, all with Las Cannons. And I have my Storm Talon reserve. That's pretty much it. Okay, so I'm rolling right now to steal the initiative. And what is it? Oh, sadly not a 6.
It was the end of Deathwatch turn 1. For the start of the turn, I cast all the powers on Tigerius because he is broken. And I moved them up 6. Stalker moved up 12 to cover them, give them some line of sight blockage because it's bullshit. Terminators moved 6, ran 5 back behind here. Thunderfire fired and killed the Terminator. These cats, I think they exchanged fire, well, not exchanged fire, threw fire at the Stalker, didn't do anything. Or no, yeah, that's what it was. This guy fired at a dude over there, he got cover. They fired, I think, killed a Terminator or 2, something like that. And then when Tigerius opened up, this unit split fired at the Stalker and the Terminators. I think I killed 2 or 3 Terminators. And I put a hull point on the Stalker, and it lost its Storm Bolter. So yeah, that's the end of Deathwatch turn 1. We'll see you at the end of Raven Guard turn 1.
Okay, so this is Raven Guard turn 1. Pretty much Terminators moved up. I moved my Stalker up to give them cover. And I used my Tactical Doctrine and just tried to unload on the Centurions. I killed the Stalker with my Centurions, so my Las Cannons had a better avenue of fire. I put 2 wounds on them. So that's pretty good. And I got first blood. But for a tournament it's kind of shitty, so it doesn't even matter. Anyway, see you at the end of Deathwatch turn 2.
Alright, so turn 2 Deathwatch. Buzz is kicking in a little bit. Powers went up again, obviously, because how could they not? I boodled around a bit more with the Terminators, came around this side. Devs went up, went into the crater of the Stalker. They split fire between the Terminators and the Death Centurions over there. I managed to kill 2 Death Centurions and Tigerius. And then over here, I actually don't think I killed a single Terminator, so wins and losses. Over here, Storm Talon came in, fired at the combat squad in here, killing 2 that they didn't run, didn't get pinned. Razorback moved up, fired Las Cannon there, the Death Centurions, I don't think I did anything. Same story here, the fired Las didn't do anything. Here, same story. Last didn't do anything. Here, I think didn't do anything. Last but certainly not least, under fire, opened fire on the combat squad that was there, killing 3 of the 5. They did not end up pinning or running. So yeah, going good. Really happy I managed to get Tigerius out of the fight early and got his Dev Centurions, but he still has 6 Thunderhammer Storm Shield Terminators, very close to my Devastators, so that could end very badly. It likely will. But you gotta win some, lose some. So, we'll see you at the end of Raven Guard turn 2.
Hey, so this is Raven Guard turn 2. Coming in, my plane came in, helped shoot down his Storm Raven. I think I killed his Razorback way over there with this last cannon squad. And I killed a Terminator from shooting. That's really it. For assault, I charged him and I killed 2 Centurions, but I didn't kill them all and they're still stuck there. So, see you at the bottom of Deathwatch turn 3.
So it's the end of Deathwatch turn 3. Where to start? The Thunderfire fired at this group over here, and I think I killed a las cannon, but no one got pinned. I had a group of guys here. They hopped into a Razorback, and then it moved 12 over there, and it snap fired at the flyer, doing nothing. Various things fired at the flyer, doing nothing. Moving back down over here, the Devs and Tigerius that were in combat Thunderhammers. Tigerius bit the dust. He managed to escape. Those guys moved an inch. These dudes moved 3 inches up that way because they weren't really in combat with one of the squad's terminators. They're going to swap combat with the 1 man left of the other squad. Anyway, yeah, so that's our very interesting conclusion to the 3rd turn. We'll see you at the end of Raven Guard turn 3.
Hey, so this is the bottom of Raven Guard turn 3. Over here, my Storm Talon moved in and shot those guys off the objective, but since they're Space Marines, they'll rally and come back next turn. My last cannon killed his last cannon, or his last Centurion, sorry. And that was nice, but then I couldn't deal any wounds to his Terminators through shooting, so I charged them with mine. Killed one, he didn't kill any of mine, they fell back a bit, and I just consolidated to keep him contained. Anyway, see you at the bottom of Deathwatch turn 4.
Alright, so it's the end of Deathwatch turn 4. As for what happened, let's go down this ways. So, they fired at the Talon and did nothing. These cats tried to fire the Stalker, but didn't hit him. This Razorback here boodled up 18, well 12 and then 6. You know how that goes. The Fun Fire fired there, pinning a unit, killing a couple dudes, but they didn't run. And I had 3 guys, 3 Thunderhammer Storm Shield Terminators, charged 4 of Ski Mask Mohawks Thunderhammer Storm Shield Terminators, and I actually somehow won that combat. And they ran away, and I consolidated 3 inches towards the objectives. And that is about it, so we'll see you at the end of Raven Guard turn 4.
Alright, so this is bottom of Raven Guard turn 4. Well, what happened? I killed his tank that zoomed on up. I shot at his 2 Terminators that tanked everything. And then I charged him and we both whiffed completely. So that's it for Raven Guard turn 4, and see you at the bottom of Deathwatch turn 5.
So it's the end of Deathwatch turn 5. Not a tremendous amount happened. In fact, I forgot to fire my Thunderfire. I'm an idiot. That's why you practice for tournaments, you don't make mistakes. I don't know, a bunch of shit fired at the Talon, didn't do anything. My homies who got out of the wreck there fired at the lone power armored guy that was there and killed him. We fought combat here, decent blows back and forth, no one failed anything, so we're just kind of stuck there. So, that pretty much concludes my turn, so we'll see at the end of Raven Guard, turn 5. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention too, it's night fight, whatever. See you at the end of Raven Guard, turn 5.
So welcome to the bottom of Raven Guard turn 5. What happened? I tank shocked the guys that were here with my Stalker. He failed his leadership test and then fell back to here. And then I shot them with my last Centurion. They took some casualties and auto-failed even further, so that was fun. these guys I just moved and ran them up to get them within objective scoring range. Same with these guys. And over here I shot at his scoring unit, took 3 off the objective. So I was hoping it would end in turn 5. It didn't, kept on going, but at least I killed his last Terminator. So see you at the end of Deathwatch turn 6.
It's the end of Deathwatch turn 6. Yeah, Thunderfire shot at these guys, didn't do anything. I managed to kill one of his guys here with that squad that's on the relic, but he didn't run. And continuing a theme here, the last cannons all fired at the Talon, doing nothing. So yeah, we'll see at the end of Raven Guard turn 6.
Okay, so it's the end of Raven Guard turn 6. What happened this turn, I killed his 2 guys here and took them off the relic. I moved my squad up to claim the objective and tried to run him for mine, but I only rolled 1 inch. Over here I killed 1 squad on the objective, but he had 2, so it was impossible to take it. And he was still holding both of his at the end. So in total it was a tie, we each held 2 objectives. And see you guys in the post-game chat.
Okay, so post-game, we've elected to just not even bother taking any video of our MVPs and our epic fails. So Cleary, just tell me what your epic fail and MVPs were.
I'd say my epic fail was Tigerius, just because I only really got to use him for 2 turns. He didn't perform badly, it's just like he died before
Well, I
he
just
did.
vaped him so quickly.
Yeah, but I don't know, my MVP's also kind of hard to think about. Everything did relatively well. Maybe
your Talon did incredible, actually.
Yeah, maybe it would be my Star or my Thunderhammer is the one squad that like whiffed completely on the charge with like 9 attacks.
Oh, for epic fail?
Yeah, I don't know.
What about MVP though?
Oh no, oh shit, yeah, I'm still doing this.
I still think your Talon did well.
Talon did do well. So did the Stalker. Tank shot people around, just killed your Talon.
Tank shock, yes. Shooting, not. Didn't really do anything. It was annoying. Actually, no, wait, it killed my Talon. Or was
yeah,
it
did
yeah,
kill
okay, yes, it killed my Talon. My bad. My MVP's pretty obvious. Tigerius with Dev Centurions, because we're all forging a narrative now. And epic fail.
Thunderfire.
I say Razorback, because it like, got like a shot off and then disappeared. That one was okay, but yeah, so the Razorback that died like the 2nd turn and gave away first blood or whatever.
It was your Stalker.
Cleary, aka Ski Mask Mohawk, what would you do differently if we play against each other in this upcoming tournament?
Well, it's a really loaded question because
assuming it's the same scenario,
there will be no terrain in the upcoming tournament. So,
the game's not meant to be played with terrain.
Yeah, in that tournament we've seen the terrain there. It's basically whoever can dance around with the Centurions and unload first will win.
Well, there'll be a center line of sight blocker. So
there can't be in the relic.
Well,
yeah, the rule says
the relic shouldn't be in a tournament.
Yeah.
Anyway, at least it's always a secondary. We've been assured of that, so that's good.
Have we?
Yeah. He said it would never be a primary.
Okay, good.
Well, I mean, it's one thing. Like you're just gonna award whoever's near it, so it's not even.
But yeah, the objective breakdown for this tournament's weird. The primary and the secondary, and the actual secondaries that have no weight.
What I find strange is we usually just choose Warlord traits. That's our local basement meta or whatever. But it's something that's outside of the core thing. I mean, yeah, you can get some weird stuff like demons picking the reroll on their table. Yeah. At the same time, you can make your dude score low. No one gets something bad, so that's probably better than one person getting something bad and good. But my point was, for this tournament, the normal secondaries, First Blood, Warlord, Linebreaker, are not even a factor in terms of who won or lost the game. They're just like a tactical bonus to, I guess, get a better spread between generals. Yeah. But it's good that we've been practicing because it's kind of wired into you now to be like, oh, I can turn the tide here if I just kill his Warlord or...
Yeah, I get the line break.
Get the line break, yeah. So it's like... It's kind of weird that that's not in it, but whatever. It might speed things up. But yeah, it seems like it's basically just all about going for the primary anyway. It's nice that you can recoup points on secondary, but it just seems I don't know. It's like, whether you want to do win, lose, draw or battle points. I tend to prefer win, lose, draw because that's kind of like how a normal 40K game goes. Yeah. Like, you can tie it, you can lose it. You can win it. That's what it. In terms of me and what I would have done differently, I don't know. I don't think deep striking Terminators would have made much difference. I still got them into plenty of combat, so that was fine.
Did pass a lot of invul saves.
I was happy that I managed to get you to put both your squads of Thunderhammers Terminators on the table, because if those things deep strike, yeah, that could be scary.
Really, again, depends on like the table and the deployment. Deployment's huge. We've usually been rolling like
it's been Vanguard and the short table edges a
Hammer
lot.
Anvil.
Hammer and Anvil. Like, it's weird that all of a sudden playing Dawn of War feels foreign, so that tells you how much you've not been playing that.
Went to Castle Up and like you move shit down here. It's like, oh crap, yeah, he can do that.
I'm happy it wasn't Vanguard. I've learned to hate Vanguard in so many ways. In fairness, it's easier to do it with less terrain, because we usually have a buttload of terrain, so it's like
the appropriate amount of
terrain. It's just sort of like, so fifth head corners. So yeah, I mean, it's good that we're like, I guess, playing the sixth head way, but
stupid 40K.
Yeah, stupid 40K, Jervis 40K. I don't know. The end game got rough because it was one of those like, ooh, an extra turn, who knows?
Yeah.
Same time, I can't see it going too long in the tournament. It's only 2 hours at 1500, so that could be really quick. But if it's one of those games that both players are pretty careful, I guess, I don't know. The other thing too is both our lists are basically castling. That's all they're doing.
They're essentially the same. The only difference is I have more Terminators, you have Razorbacks.
Yeah, there's like little
and a
difference.
Thunderfire.
Yeah. So we both just want to sit in our butts and shoot each other. So it was tougher for me because Ski Mask had 3 objectives. I had 2. And we decided to scatter where the relic was going, because obviously the big LOS blocker in the center, we're not just going to put it on top of the possible.
We made our nice looking table before.
Yeah, because the way the GW does the missions is a little bit. But what a good day for it, St. Patrick's Day. Why not? I don't know. Final thoughts, Cleary.
Hope we don't go round 1 against each other on Saturday, because that's always fun. That happened.
Mirror match.
Last tournament we played at.
Yeah, I hope that's not the case. At the same time, there's some people I don't want to go first against.
I would say roughly half the people playing.
Yeah,
actually just don't want to play because they're idiots.
Yeah, let's just hope it's not like Eldar for 4 for 4 rounds, because that would be rough.
Taudar, I know that's showing up.
Yeah, wow. My final thoughts. It's very difficult with a list designed to sit on its ass to all of a sudden try and take some ground, or at least put some pressure. I had to put my Dev Centurions very far from my 2 objectives, and they're usually there as sort of the anchor in the line. But it paid off. It got you to not deploy, or not deep strike any of your Thunderhammers. So that I was really happy about, because if you had 1 in reserve, that would have had me kind of quietly sweating. Anyway, I'm kind of buzzed still. I don't know about you, but there's probably more drinking to come, being St. Paddy's Day, so I guess we'll call it there. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you at some point in the future.